Hey, yo, what's good, chat? I said chat. you know, this is kind of like my journal entry. I guess you can call it a vlog. You feel me? That's the type of time I've been on. You feel what I'm saying? As I mature, I like want to, indulge in different types of content. That's why I've been producing the unboxing videos, the writing song videos, things of that nature. When I got a budget for a cameraman to follow me around, like when I'm in the studio, going shopping, you feel me, working out, then I'll give y'all more quality content. However, if people fuck with me, regardless of what I do my content on, they gonna engage and, fuck with it. Period. You feel what I'm saying? And back to the reason why I'm making this video right now. I got a lot of time to spare at 9 a.m. I gotta head out, run some errands. I gotta go to the post office so I can get the keys from my P.O. box. And then I have to go to my doctor's appointment after that. Right now it's 10:28 a.m. on the dot. I got paid a few hours ago, at the start of this day. It's Friday, April 18th. I've been having trouble saving money. I'm just, get straightforward. Right now, I'm sitting on $300 to spend and about close to $80 in my savings. It really should be the other way around. However, I got two people I gotta pay back. Um, I don't really gotta pay no bills right now. I took care of that in advance. Um, I want to buy a birthday outfit for next month. You know, you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. You feel me? And I'm knowledgeable on certain things. I can make certain investments. However, I want to see a return on investment fast. You know, I want to be able to make profit and all that good stuff. You feel me? This is the 300 and no Twinkies. The savings I got in cash in my shoebox in my room. You feel me? I might throw that in the bank and put it in my savings account. I like having cash though. You feel me? You know. I don't know what to do right now. My health is getting better. I've been dealing with high blood pressure for about a year now. I feel like it's controlled. I'm sort of watching what I eat. I just invested in some kitchen gadgets, an air fryer, a magic bullet blender. I scratched that off my list of things I wanted to buy. There's still some other things I want to buy. However, I'm on paycheck to paycheck right now. I had planned to go on a date today. However, if I'm on my last 300, I don't think I should go on a date, man. You feel me? And I'm just keeping it 100. You feel what I'm saying? I got my ups, I got my downs, I got my good days when I'm up a few dab. I got my days when I'm just fucked up. You feel me? Today is one of them days. You know, I got a job or whatever. You know, I got income. It's just a lot of things been coming up on my plate that I gotta spend money on. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm trying not to borrow money from people. You feel me? However, shit is just shit is just not swaggy. You feel what I'm saying? Borrowing money is not swaggy at all. Every man should have their own. And right now I got my own. I don't need to borrow from nobody. This 300 could last me until my next paycheck. My phone bill paid. You know, I got a place to stay. I got groceries. I could last a week without spending any money. My grandmother told me to stay out the studio, and I'm an artist. You know, that's kind of hard because this is something I'm taking serious. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still inclined with it though. You know, I write material almost every day. I listen to beats. I listen to other people's music. I stay in tune. You feel what I'm saying? However, life, you know, I just have to attend to that more. That's reality. You know, I don't got a lot of money right now. And that's cool because my whole brand, Realionaire, is based on being worth more than money. And that's an all around, you know, how can I say, motto, slogan, whatever you want to call it. Because calling yourself a millionaire, you know, is saying worth more than money. That's supposed to speak volumes, you know, like I have obtained, you know, valuable attributes, characteristics, morals, principles, standards. You feel what I'm saying? Me being alive is worth more than money itself. A human body is worth more than money itself. My brother once said, a body is a star itself. You feel what I'm saying? When you spread your legs and you stretch your arms, that's the same shape of a star. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I named my first mixtape Worth More Than Money, because I'm trying to push a different agenda, you feel me? I'm trying to change the narrative with the propaganda that's floating in the music world. It's not all about the money. Money is just to survive because that's what society has, you know, evolved to be. You need something, you know, that holds value that's going to get you the things you want in life. It's sad to say that certain things that shouldn't have a price, we have to pay for, like water, food, things that we need to stay alive. We have to pay for that. You feel me? And there's shortcuts, there's loopholes. You know, you could grow your own food. You feel what I'm saying? I don't really know the ways of getting your own water because you have to do some research and actually find out where you can, like, you know, get some water. I heard Maine has some good, you know, lakes or whatever that got, you know, good water. And then you can like filter it or distill it. You feel me? You can filter your own water. You get some black pepper, you know, different shit to filter it, and you can distill it. You feel me? Boil it. and then put it in the refrigerator, let it cool down. Today's gonna be a good day though, you know. Even though I'm down to my last $300 and I only got like 80 something dollars in my savings, I'm gonna bounce back. You feel me? I'm gonna aim to do a lot of overtime next week. If y'all don't know, I'm a security guard. I'm licensed to do that. You feel me? My goal right now is to get a whip. Nothing too flashy, something, something nice. You feel me? You gotta start somewhere. And I never, claimed to be a dude that had a whole bunch of money. Even though in my music I do rap about money. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's relatable, And I don't try to flex. However, I like to, glorify the things that make me happy. Because at the end of the day, money is, purposeful, if that's even a word. Like, all of the things I do in life is revolved around money. Because there was times when I couldn't get the things I wanted. And the things I wanted required you to have money. And that's just what has been embedded in my brain for so long. And I'm trying to, enjoy life more, being the fact that I'm Realionaire Rob, you know, and my name is self-explanatory, and it has meaning. I want to live by that more, you feel me? However, until I find ways to enjoy life and still be the person I am, you know, because I like nice clothes, I like good food, I like jewelry, I like cars, you feel what I'm saying? And there's things I want in this life, you feel me? And like I said, I'm not the richest, you feel what I'm saying? But I got motion. Having a job means you got motion. Don't let the street dudes try to make it seem like, oh, you only can have motion if you in the street doing street shit. Motion is motion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I got paid today for my job, and if I quit right now, I still got another check coming next week. You feel what I'm saying? So I got motion. You feel me? And I'm not gonna quit my job. You feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm enrolled in school. You feel what I'm saying? My classes start soon. I'm committed to that because I'm aiming to, have a brighter future. The street shit got old, man. Like I done did everything in the book, you feel me? That a street nigga has done. And I'm not proud of it. However, it made me who I am today. I'm God fearing and God willing. If there's a will, there's a way. You feel what I'm saying? I do right by people. I remain positive, you know. And your body is a temple, so what you consume and what you absorb, that plays a part in your overall health, physically and spiritually. And I'm not a spiritual dude, you feel me? And I'm not really a religious dude. At one point in time I was, you feel what I'm saying? And I don't want to be on a spiritual cloud or be too like religiously structured to where I can't enjoy the person I am. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't go to church anymore. I sleep with the Bible next to me and it's open on page, I forgot what page Psalm 91 is on. However, I keep the Bible open next to me, next to my bed when I sleep. So my faith is strong, you feel me? And I know if I apply myself and just stay positive and focused and do the things I gotta do to remain focused, I will progress. And now that I said the word progress, that makes me think about when Cameron said he's tired of hearing niggas saying they maintain it. And when I heard that, I said whenever somebody asks me what I'm doing or how I'm doing and all that, I'm gonna tell them I'm progressing. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing. You know, every day you go to work, like you add into your finances. You feel what I'm saying? And every day you do something productive, you're adding life to your span. You feel what I'm saying? Because the more you do negative shit, the more you at risk to be in a jam. You feel me? And I encourage y'all to do more productive things. You feel what I'm saying? Because we supposed to be expanding. We supposed to be multiplying. We supposed to be evolving. If people keep dying, the world is going to stop eventually. Humans are going to be extinct. And I don't want to get into depth of that. You feel what I'm saying? That's for another conversation. Because this is supposed to be a journal entry. This is just supposed to be how I'm feeling right now. You feel me? That's why I'm making this video. And I just feel like we got to be more productive, man. And me personally, I'm doing good at being productive. However, I need to save more. And I was telling a couple people this, that I had an impulsive spending disorder. I'm gonna stop saying that because the more I tell people I have that, then I might not be able to save. You feel me? Like the power of the tongue is real. You feel me? Like I'm gonna start saying, you know, I've had trouble saving. You know, however, I'm learning to save my money, and I will save my money. I'm gonna be more positive when I speak. You feel me? That's another thing I want to do. You know, and today I don't really have much to spend on besides more groceries. Like I said, I just bought a magic bullet blender. I want to buy some fruit so I can make smoothies. Because that also is necessary. You feel what I'm saying? Like health is a necessity. You feel me? That's essential in everyday life. You feel what I'm saying? Your eating habits and your choices of what you consume is important. It keeps you focused. It keeps you stress free. You feel what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm not as stressed as I thought I was. You know, and I'm gonna just tell the girl I was supposed to take on a date. I'm gonna just let her know, like, not today. Today's not a good day. You know, I might buy a pair of sneakers because they going for the low right now, and I'll still have money left over. However, I could just save what I got right now and wait till the next paycheck to put that on top of that, put more into my savings. I got one collections that I'm supposed to take care of. It's of $125. That's the only debt I really owe. You know, I'm taking my time to pay that though. I know it sounds irresponsible, however, it's not a lot of money. You feel me? Like the salary I'm looking at right now, I can pay that any check I get. You feel me? I will take care of it though. screen just went to sleep. This video getting long. I might cut this short, man. But I'm gonna post this though, you know. I'm gonna let y'all get a glimpse of my mind, you know, how I'm feeling. I feel good, man, you know. I got a lot to be thankful for. I got a roof over my head. I got clothes to wear, you know. I'm clean. I'm healthy for the most part. I'm working, you know, I'm enrolled in school, you know. Like, I don't really got nothing to be mad about. I could walk, I could talk, I could hear, I could see. You feel me? Like, people be mad at the wrong things. You feel what I'm saying? There's people that can't enjoy their life, you know, how they want to. There's people that's missing a leg, you know, there's people that's missing an arm. There's people that's deaf. There's people that's blind. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just because I'm down to my last $300 don't mean I'm less of a person. I'm still fly. I'm still handsome. You feel me? Like, thank you, God. You know? And I don't care who hating. You feel me? I ain't even, like, you know, I ain't gonna say I'm not lit because I'm lit every day. And I don't even do drugs. You feel me? However, I think highly of myself. And realistically, I'm not popular. You feel what I'm saying? I'm somebody though, because there are people that know who I am. You feel me? And there are people who appreciate what I do. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, life is life, and right now, I will prevail and I will excel. You know, I don't care if this only get one view. I'ma still post it. I'm gonna go about my day to day. You feel me? Eat good, sleep good, have fun. You know, I go to work today. I gotta be there till 4. I'm probably go tired. I don't know if I'm gonna get some sleep. I slept all day yesterday. That's why I wasn't able to sleep last night. It's all good though, because that's the beauty of it. When you fight your sleep at work, you don't even gotta do drugs, because fighting your sleep is a high alone. You feel me? Like, why you think people drink lean? You know, they gotta fight their sleep. That's how they enjoy their high. And I've sipped lean before. You feel me? But this was years ago. And I know the feeling of fighting your sleep and just feeling like, damn, this is tight whack, but it feel good though a little bit. You feel me? I probably sound like a junkie right now. Nah, but you know, money is the motive, man. And if I gotta go to sleep, if I gotta go to work tired, so be it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Doing something productive, and I'm making an honest living. You feel me? That's it, man. Journal entry 1 now concluded. Rich boy, third world. Round real is the Dell. I'm gonna see y'all another time, man. I'll let your boy.